Have you ever wanted to change your life, but didn't know where to start? Maybe you dreamed of success, of becoming better, of doing something great. But every time you tried, it felt too hard. You started strong for a few days, then stopped. You told yourself, maybe I'm just not good enough. If that sounds familiar, then this story is for you. Because today, I'm going to tell you how small steps can create big changes. By the end of this story, you'll see that success is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent, one small step at a time. Let me tell you a story. There was a boy named Ahmed. He was an ordinary student, average in school, average in sports, average in everything. Every time Ahmed compared himself to others, he felt small. His friends were better at studies. They spoke more confidently. They looked happier. Ahmed tried to change himself many times. He studied hard for 1 week, then quit. He joined the gym, but stopped after 10 days. He tried waking up early, but failed in 3 days. Every time he failed, he told himself, maybe I'll always be average. Slowly, he started believing that he could never change. One afternoon, Ahmed saw his grandfather sitting in the courtyard, polishing an old wooden chair. Ahmed asked, "Grandfather, why do you spend hours polishing that chair? It's too old. It will never look new again." His grandfather smiled. He said, "Do you see these small strokes of polish? They look tiny, but each one adds a little shine. Slowly, the chair will glow again." Ahmed looked confused. His grandfather continued, "Life is like this chair, my boy. You don't need to change everything at once. Just add a little shine every day, one small stroke at a time. That's how real change happens." That night, Ahmed couldn't stop thinking about his grandfather's words. He decided to try this idea, the 1% rule. Instead of studying for 3 hours, he studied for just 15 minutes. Every day, he added 5 more minutes. Instead of running 5 kilometers, he started with 5 push-ups. Then, each day, he added 1 more. Instead of trying to learn all of English in a week, he learned just 5 new words a day. At first, nothing seemed different. No one noticed. Even Ahmed felt like nothing was changing. But slowly, something amazing began to happen. After 30 days, his 15 minutes became 2 hours. His 5 push-ups became 50. His vocabulary grew by 150 new words. And something else grew too, his confidence. He felt proud. He felt stronger. He felt alive. Months passed. Ahmed didn't become a genius overnight, but he kept going, one small step at a time. His classmates started to notice. He could answer more questions in class. He spoke more clearly. He looked more confident. And one day, he won first place in a school debate. Even his teachers were surprised. They asked, "Ahmed, how did you change so much?" He smiled and said, "I didn't change in one day. I just became 1% better every day." And that's the secret of success. You don't need giant leaps. You need small, daily steps. Just 1% improvement a day can change your life completely. Think about it. If you read 10 pages a day, you'll finish around 15 books in a year. If you save $1 a day, you'll build a habit stronger than someone who waits to save someday. If you learn 5 words a day, you'll know more than 1,800 words in a year. That's how big things grow, slowly, one step at a time. Success is not about intensity. It's about consistency. Tiny actions done every day create massive results. The first week, you might not see anything. The first month, you might not feel different. But keep going. 1% a day. One tiny step. One small action. So if you feel stuck, if you feel average, remember Ahmed's story. Don't try to change everything today. Just ask yourself one simple question. What small thing can I do today to make me 1% better? It could be reading one page. It could be learning one word. It could be taking one short walk. That's all it takes. Because greatness isn't built in a day. It's built daily, through small steps, through small wins, through everyday effort. One stroke at a time. One step at a time. 1% at a time. And one day, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. The tiny steps you took created the giant leap you always dreamed of. So remember, your 1% today can become your 100% tomorrow. Keep going. Keep shining. Keep growing. One small step at a time.